we were not seeking out, like we've been seeking out acquisitions for 5 years. Finally just had our first one in January. It's been a lot harder to get them across the finish line than I ever anticipated, but had a small one in January. And we were not seeking out acquisition really outside of the trades, outside of the three main trades: plumbing, electric, and HVAC. But had this unique opportunity. A guy we've known, Joe, for a long time. Friend, went to my high school. Awesome dude. Started this company in 2021. And I ran into him we talk about business every time we see each other and very familiar with each other's business. Ran into him at my cousin's wedding and was just like talking to him. And there was just something there. Like only been open for 5 years, been killing it, like up to over $6 million in revenue. Mm-hmm. Great company. But there's just been some challenges, like growing pains and everything else. There was a partner involved, and there's just some challenges. So I was like, dude, Joe, let's get lunch and let's just talk about what's going on with the business. Mm-hmm. And like in the back of my head, I'm thinking, man, I'd love to be a part of this somehow. Mm-hmm. So through talking to Joe and like learning more about the business, he and I just determined, like, man, what an awesome opportunity if we can join forces and use MadeWell's the name of the company. If we can use MadeWell's resources and their knowledge, they've done a great job building revenue, growing sales. Their sales guys are dialed in. We were meeting with them this morning. Very impressive. Mm-hmm. They have great subs lined up. I mean, they really have a lot of it figured out, but overlay our processes, procedures, and a lot of the things that we've used to scale our business. Mm-hmm. A lot of my mind goes immediately to like data and just making decisions based on the data and getting smart about the decision making. A lot of the SOPs that we've came up with over the years and our communication rhythms and other things, how can we overlay that and just add rocket fuel to MadeWell? So the process started, that was in October, conversations for a month or two. And then it ended up taking 3 or 4 months to get closed, but we just closed yesterday, April 2nd. So as of now, we're in the roofing business.
It's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can talk about what excites you about it? What excites you about roofing? What excites you about being in it?
One, I love the fact that this is all serving the residential homeowner. So we understand our customers. We understand how to provide a customer experience. We do that well. Obviously, there are specifics that's going to be different with roofing. Like they're very much a different type of measurement, square footage. The technical aspect's a little bit different, but we understand customer experience. We also understand how to scale. And we've been able to do that in multiple platforms, splitting up drains, adding HVAC. We just recently launched electric, but it's going well. Mini acquisition, it's been phenomenal. We've seen a lot of our friends and, other Nexstar members do this as well. So I feel confident that I think we know little of the technical aspect of roofing, but we know how to run a profitable, healthy business, and we can, as you mentioned, overlap a lot of these key business principles, but also learn. And I love learning. Like I love new challenges. I'm excited to be able to figure out a whole new industry. And they have great leadership there now. And then we can partner up and say, hey, here's your superpower. Here's ours. Let's be exceptional at training. Let's know our numbers. Let's have these conversations daily. Let's scale the right way versus just by revenue. And it just shows that we can go and grow however we want. And I think one of the things that's always surprising to me is you can have this plan and it's never going to be exact. Like there's no way I would have known 6 months ago that we were going to do roofing. But you see an opportunity, you seize it, make sure it aligns, and now it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing, right? I mean, you have a super healthy, $5, $6, $7 million roofing company that's only 5 years old, that's doing exceptional, great customer reviews, great people there. It just shows you that it's out there. You just have to have the right relationships and the right mindset to be able to go attack it.